Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1994 Ford Supervan 3. Now this has 1,460 horsepower, 1,065 pounds-feet of torque from a 4-litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine, and the vehicle itself now weighs 2,097 pounds, has off-road tyres or off-road suspension and all-wheel drive, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 3.063 seconds, 0 to 104.950 seconds, and going to a top speed of 233 miles an hour. So we have had a super sport van on this series before with the 2011 Transit, but that was in the snow, and as a result its time was 2 minutes 5118. But that is still a really good time, so I hope this car can at least match that with the favourable conditions. So yeah, let's see what it can do. Now granted, this has a lot more power than that super sport van had, and was a lot heavier as well. So yeah, this is a real lightweight, while also being smaller. But this was meant to deal with a little bit more power than the super sport van was, so hopefully it's not too much of a jump. I hope to have another 1,200 horsepower nearly on top. But at the end of the day, it's going to be the off-road conditions and whether or not it has the grip and the agility to deal with the conditions that it's going to be thrown at. Well, the conditions that are going to be thrown at it, should I say. For now, it's dealing with things alright. At the end of the day, you have to remember this is a track car. It's even considered a track toy on this game, so yeah, this is well and truly out of its comfort zone, even if you remove the additional horsepower and torque. Yep, lacking a little bit of grip there, losing some control. So couldn't really use all of the power there, sadly. And it's bouncing off the rev limiter as well. Hit a wall because I couldn't see it, because it was dark and this car's quite tall. Not the easiest of vehicles to keep in a straight line, that's for sure. Sometimes a messy run can be a quick run. Oh, ludicrously quick across the finish line. That is easily the fastest car we've had at 193 mile an hour there. And it managed a cracking time despite being a messy lap, 2 minutes 3 seconds .450. So it's not only beating the newer Ford Transit Super Sport van, but plenty of other cars that are meant to go off-road as well. Meaning it has matched the BMW Z4 Roadster. If you could get any two completely different cars to have an exact time, then that's the two of them, to be honest. It's also beaten the Porsche Macan Turbo, Mini X-Rated All-4 Racing Countryman, Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk and the Audi RS 6 Avant. It's slightly behind the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento and the Ferrari 250 LM, as well as way off the likes of the ATS GT, which is still at the top of the leaderboard by nearly 4 seconds. But yeah, still a cracking time, especially considering it was quite messy. Imagine if we didn't hit that barrier at one point and was able to keep the car under control a bit more, because it really was suffering from a lack of traction with all this power and dealing with the off-road elements. And yeah, it would have been slightly quicker, but I doubt it still would have been able to top the ATS GT. But would have been nice to see how far it could have gone up. But still, joint 13th place with a Z4 Roadster is not half bad. And yeah, I really do find it hilarious that a modern day Roadster, that's a sports car and had more power than this even did in stock form, is really rather interesting, to be honest. A sporty race van can be as quick as a Z4 Roadster is, yeah, quite an interesting result, to be honest. It's not often that we get cars that are at the exact same time, but even less often that we get two completely different cars being the same exact time as well. So yeah, really fascinating. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.